If she takes long enough to tie her shoes, she can miss all of warm-up.
It's because one of my employees doesn't have the tip.
Well, we're leaving the outdoor track, and that's where our locker room complex is, and the new high performance center, which is going to be built here and starting in Thanksgiving. And we're headed out to our permanent cross country course. When Coach McDonald was still active with the University of Arkansas, his dream was to be able to host the NCAA championships in cross country. So we built a NCAA caliber cross country course. We're going to host the regional championship this year, and obviously Chili Pepper every year. So we try to get on the course as much as possible just for the familiarity aspect. And then one of the nice things is we can pretty much replicate any course that we're getting ready to run during the course of the year. So be it the national meet, is real hilly and treacherous, we can simulate it. If it's a situation where it's flat and just good speed type of a challenge, then we can go out and rock and roll accordingly. This is kind of a new phase in our training, a new 3-week block where we're kind of transitioning from just all hill work and tempo runs to now picking up a little bit of interval sessions. And today will be our first time to do any type of interval work. Today what we're going to try to do is 5 times a K, and then with a relatively short jog recovery back to our original starting line. And then we always save a twist at the end of any type of interval repetition type of a workout, and that's to let me diagnose if somebody needs a little more attention or a little more confidence boost at the end of a workout.
Have you been keeping an eye on the competition, the landscape, the other top women's teams?
Always, always. And that's part of the fun of cross country is, you know, not only figuring out who the individual players are, but also the team aspect. You know, I study every weekend, you know, who's ran, who's done what, and who's hiding who, and so on. And I think you put all that matrix together, it makes it for a very exciting sport. 3:12. I think these cameras have motivated them to run faster than they need.
I had a big week last week. It was great training, great workouts last week, and then today I was like, whoo, like on the warm-up, I was like, my legs are feeling pretty tired, but that's when the team comes in, and it's nice to have like Devin and Katie and Karina there, because I know if they're there, like I need to be there, and that really helps.
What are you thinking of the front group?
Our front group is they're just right on target. In fact, they're ahead of schedule, and they just seem to be reinforcing each other. When we get Lauren back into that, she'll jump right into that group as well. That could give us a good solid 5. 3:12. Oh, they're all going together.
Tuck in, Abby.
That away, ladies. Just tuck in and carry each other.
So is there anything you're noticing through the after 2 reps?
Yeah, I think our freshmen are not used to this type of effort where the pace is solid, but the rest, they're used to more rest coming out of high school. And so trying to be able to carry the tempo when there's not as much recovery time always throws, you know, the newbies to a little bit of a learning curve. But it'll pay dividends down the road. Job, Tori. The circuit is deceptively challenging because it disrupts your rhythm all the time. Man, right on cue.
Amazing! Keep it up!
You always hear horror stories of like girls getting so competitive and having to train separately, and like it's just over competitive vibes, and it was kind of like that for us last year, not to the extreme, but competitive when it didn't need to be. And so to have constant support, like if you feel good and you take off, it's fine. Like the girls are cheering for you. If you're having a bad day, you don't feel like they're trying to race you or anything. Like, I mean, on my best day, if all my teammates beat me, I'm gonna be a happy girl.
Beautiful, ladies, beautiful. Now you guys are like a metronome. Great job.
It's so fun being able to like joke around with my teammates before practice, dance around, and then go send some repeats. I'm having a ball, and I think they all are too. And the vibes are high.
That front four right now, they're ahead of schedule and seem to have no problem with resistance. So we might stick with the original plan.
Welcome into the 2019 John McNichols Invite.
Yes, the NCAA season starts and ends in Terre Haute.
Being here, I feel like I'm just a part of something really, really special, and especially with the chance to get that triple crown coming up, an indoor and outdoor championship title. Honestly, I just feel blessed to be a part of so many talented girls, and I'm just excited for nationals. Yeah.
Arkansas women, typically people have this perception that they have underperformed over the last few years. This year they come into the season with, I think, 4 girls who can run 15:45. They've always had these pieces, but will this be the year that they finally, everything kind of falls into place for them on the day?
Taylor is a proven great competitor. What I keep trying to remind the other 3, if Taylor's a factor for the individual title, your reference point is, to work right there. And I think that's something that is a huge advantage.
Way to go, guys!
Beautiful.
Look at this! Way to go, guys!
3:10. And they're running faster. We don't need to run faster. So that's 4. We got 1 more than the twist. Let's try not to pick it up. We don't need to pick it up.
Week 4 look good.
They do. Real good. Perfect. Just stay relaxed there.
The past few years have been a struggle. I know freshman year I finished off really well. I think I got 16th. And then, yeah, the last 2 years they were bad. I think I had a mental block, and then finally I was like able to switch my mindset going into track this past year, and because of that, that carried in to a very successful couple track seasons, and then that was like, okay, like I can do that. It's a little more gutsy in cross country, but I mean, I love cross country, and I'm not going to put any pressure in it because there's no point.
Beautiful. 12. Very nice, ladies. 3 minutes. 3 minutes.
What are they trying to hit this last mile in?
Basically, they're going to try to stay together until they get to the top of Dog Hill, and then it's a long, gradual downhill of about 400 meters, and then they'll start building coming down the straightaway. And I told Taylor, she said my legs are a little heavy today, so, and I think just the heat and humidity is kind of taking its toll, so we're just trying to make sure we're really careful. And so I'd say it'll be a good, solid effort, but it'll be very controlled.
You know, he's sneaky. He's a sneaky one. He'll say like 5 repeats. I'm thinking, oh, that's not bad. And then he's like, and then I'm like, oh, yep, okay. I'm probably gonna have a mile down. And that's what it was. So I mean, we've done it before, and I honestly look forward to those because it tests that last mile of a race. Like you're already tired from the repeats. It's nice to be able to go hard and then, you know, see what you have left after going really hard like that. I think it's really good preparation.
Can this be the year of the Razorbacks? Can they win outdoor, indoor, and cross?
Can they win this race? Warner should be the favorite here. She doesn't have any like top 10, top 15 finishes in cross country, but her track results are enough to show that she's ready to be that low stick that Lance Harder's going to need when it comes to NCAAs.
Taylor is, she's got the experience, she's got the maturity. I think she's definitely in the conversation when you talk about the individual titleist.
O'Keefe, Werner going elbow to elbow right there. Arkansas versus Stanford, a classic distance power battle we're seeing up front there.
I want to be at least top 3, if not win it. I mean, that'd be awesome. I feel like that's every girl's dream. I don't have any doubt in myself. Like, that confidence is so nice to have. I didn't have that the last 2 years. I feel like I have ready for anything. You know, we train fast, or we train slow at the start and then speed up at the end. Like, I feel like we have the strength, and so I'll take what's ever given. Maybe I'll give a little something, I don't know.
Warner now getting that separation over O'Keefe.
I think it's the most important thing is to enjoy it. You don't get to run your entire life. Like, at some point you're not going to be able to, or you can't stay in the NCAA forever. So I constantly remind myself, like, hey, I want to be here.
So it's going to be tight. Let's keep an eye on this top 30 as they come through the chute. We'll try to count them up for you. But right now, the story is Taylor Werner getting it done and leading the #1 ranked Razorbacks with a low stick.
If I'm there on the day, awesome. What I want to do is be able to cross the finish line knowing that I gave it my all, not think back like, oh, I had more.
Good job, ladies.
Very nice, ladies. We had a great day today. In fact, ahead of schedule. The big four, they're just running basically side by side. They ran plenty fast for at this time of year. It's now a matter of just continuing to let them keep their volume up, and then introduce these interval sessions periodically in the course until basically the week of SECs.